Hey guys, so this is the analysis of gold, and also what I'm expecting this coming week, what I'm expecting the markets to do this coming week. So looking at this, we have, of course, we have this upsloping support somewhere around there. We have the upsloping support that market has been respecting. It kept respecting it up until this very point where it broke below that. Of course, this was the period of the U.S. elections where the Republicans were declared the winners, and of course, market actually reacted in line with the news. So this huge sell we are seeing, this sell-off we are seeing here was when the Republicans were declared the winner of the US election. So the market actually reacted. Okay, so then after that, what else do we have? We see this very retracement that happened up until this very point, but that's not actually where we are driving at. What else can we see here? We notice a downsloping resistance here that anytime markets test it, it has always come down. Tested it here, came down, tested it here, came down. Before this very, it was okay, it was this second retest that heralded this huge sell-off that we are seeing here now. And what else are we expecting? That's the question. Of course, markets closed on Friday with a low of 22682.930. That was the lowest amount it got to before it eventually closed. That's the 4-hour candle as at Friday night, 10 p.m. precisely. Okay, so what else are we seeing here? Okay, I can also see something. I can see a channel. There is a channel here that is obvious to me. I can see this channel. So this has formed a channel. Of course, we know what a channel is when two trend lines are drawn in such a way that they run parallel to each other. It leads to what we call a channel. So we saw markets, we can see here that a channel has been created, and look at it. It touched there, went up, came down again, went up higher, dropped again, then this is pushing up. So the question now is, what else, what do we think market is going to do? That will move us to the lower time frame. So let's look at the 1 hour time frame. Looking at the 1 hour time frame, something is also obvious here. I can see a particular region of importance, a particular region of significance, which is here. This is a point of huge significance. That's a resistance zone. So we have this resistance zone here, which has been formed. There's this resistance zone that has been formed here, right? And then taking this to 15 minutes time frame again, I can also see another support zone which has been formed, which is somewhere around there. There's this support zone around there. So right now we have a resistance zone, and also we have a support zone. I think I'm going to take this up a little higher. Okay, so we have a resistance zone and we have a little support zone here. So the question now is, what else am I expecting? The truth is that I'm not expecting this sell now to continue. I'm not expecting this sell to continue until gold goes back to retest this very upsloping support. I don't know when it's going to happen, but I think that gold needs to go back to retest this upsloping support, this very support, because look at it. It retested it here, came down, retested it here, came down. I think it needs to go up again and retest this downsloping resistance before the sell will continue. Will the sell continue? The answer is a huge yes, because Trump winning this election is very good for the US economy. That's my thought anyways. And if it is good for the XY, that's the US in particular, I think it's going to be negative for most of these currencies that have that have USD as their quote currencies, like gold, GBP USD, all the USD and the rest of them, all the USD and the rest of them. So what am I expecting? As I've already said it that worst case scenario, if worst comes to worst, we could only see that's if it happens. If market opens in few hours from now, worst case scenario is that we see gold coming down somewhere to maybe take out this shaded zone. That's if it happens. Because if you ask me, my buyers will be tilting towards market pushing up from here whenever it would go, whenever the market opens. My bias is that price would push up from here when the market opens. But worst case scenario, we could see it's just come to take out this very this very shaded zone here, this very demand zone here. And then of course, if we are taking a trade here, our stop loss would have to be below this very shaded zone. So to be on the safer side, if you decide to put a sell, your stop loss has to be at around 2679. Exactly, that's where you should leave your stop loss at, 2679. That should be your stop loss. So because like I said, this week we are entering, I expect gold to buy up to this very demand zone, to this very supply zone place. It has to take out this place, then go back to hit this very upsloping support. So I upsloping resistance. I expect worst case scenario, like to be the list that I expect go to pump to should be 2618. That's the list. 2716 to 2718. That's my list price expectation before the sale will continue. And there's also another thing I'm seeing here that is also validating that statement. And what is that? It is this very week. I've always told us that whenever you see this type of week in a chart, 80% of the time, market always comes back to take it out. So what it means is that there is still there is a chance, there is an 80% chance that market could come back to, let me point this out, could come back to take out this very week you're seeing here. Market will come back to take it out before deciding to sell. So for me, my bias is I'm 90% looking forward to gold pumping this very week we are entering. Then after the pump, we could now continue it may now continue the sell, but it has to pump, at least take out this very shaded zone that we are seeing here. Okay, so that's what I'm expecting. That's my analysis. I know I didn't come back with the energy that I'm known for. I'm just trying to gather back my mojo, because a lot have happened over the months, which we will be talking about on this very video. But those who know. So just get set. We are back on track. We are back to constantly dropping signals, dropping analysis. So if you've not yet joined our channel, just click on the link at the you will see the link somewhere on this very video at this description section, or whichever place. Just hop in on our Telegram channel, SolutionFX_HQ. Join us on Telegram for constant updates about the market. Till I come your way again, answer here. Salute.